Hey guys, welcome back to my Road to 2200 ELO series. Today we are rated 2089 after a bit of a bad week last week, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean those things happen. We're gonna play another 10-0 here, and hopefully we can bounce back a little bit. Playing against a 2152, so a very nice and strong opponent, almost the same strength as we used to play when we were still in the 2100s, of course. Okay, so let's see. Vienna Gambit, I guess, right? That's the thing we do most here. Okay, he decides to take e5, of course. There's queen e7, but then there's just queen e2. And yeah, very interesting to see my opponent rated 2100 is going into the Vienna Gambit. I don't face that a lot at 2100. Knight here, of course, to defend this. Often they play something like d6 immediately, which is a little bit annoying. d6 immediately is bad. Okay, this is not bad. If I go here, there is g4 though. And I think I looked at this lately somewhere, and I think you can play like d4, and then after this you can just simply develop your bishop, and if he takes, you just take with your queen or something, and you just have so much development that you're just better. Which is something I don't know if I should do. I guess I'm just gonna play h3, right? H3. Okay, let's go for h3. I don't know if it's probably not the best move, but yeah, we'll see. Okay, my opponent just plays this, which is, I guess, not very good. d4. Just solidify. Bishop c4. Castles. Okay, he goes for this now. Yeah. I can play like queen e2, but I don't think there's any more tricks at this point. So what do we do here? Bishop c4, if he takes, I can just take with the knight maybe. Attacking this, okay, let's go bishop c4. If he takes, I'm gonna take with the knight, attacking f7. It's been quite a long time since I've played this line where you get into the actual gambit. I think it's just very good for white considering I have so much development, but yeah. Getting ready to castle, maybe rook e1, knight c5. Should be very good for me. Okay, he goes here, makes some sense, I guess. Huh? Castles, takes, knight takes. Okay, I don't really want to trade queens here, so... There's also maybe just d5. d5 here, takes. No, I don't think d5 is good. Okay, I can also just take and then castle and then go for like rook e1. Maybe I'll do that. If he takes with the queen, is he attacking anything? No, should be fine. Okay, guess I'm gonna take and castle. I'm not sure if I'm playing this absolutely accurate. I don't think I'm playing this completely accurate, but yeah, I mean, you know. Rook e1 coming, looks pretty nice. There's no bishop e6, I guess, because I just take and take, so... Yeah. Yeah, he goes here, makes sense. If I go here, he just castles maybe, although that also just looks very dangerous, right? So just rook e1 anyways. If he castles, I mean that cannot be good, right? You can't castle here probably. I don't think you can castle here. That would probably be crazy. So yeah, maybe you can, but I guess not. Okay, bishop here. Yeah. Knight here. Looks very good, right? Does his knight protect anything? I don't think it does it? I guess this looks very good. He can take, he's pinned. I'm threatening this. If he castles now, I can still play this. I don't know what I accomplish with that, but I can do it. So, you know. He does castle. I can go here, here, and then maybe here. You know, I'm almost, like, if I can get my queen here, am I not, like, almost winning? So if I just sack the knight here, like, takes, queen here. He can take here, which is annoying. Okay. Here, here. And I can go here. Okay, I'm not quite sure what to play here. Knight f6. Let's say he goes here. That's probably the most accurate move. I can check again. Maybe he goes down. And then I can maybe try to get bishops off the board. Because if he takes here, that's just very bad, right? So, is there anything better? Is there anything better here? So if I take here immediately, so my initial thought was, okay, knight xg5. If he takes back, I can just throw in this check and then maybe go here. If I take here and he takes here, it's a little bit annoying though. Bishop takes, pawn takes here. Yeah, I don't think it works. So, you know, maybe I'll just go, maybe I'll go here. Maybe I'll go here. I need to watch my time as well. 1 minute and 41 seconds spent on this last move. So that's not a whole... that's quite a lot. I do get my knight into a little bit of an awkward square here. I can also just go back here. Take back with the rook. Is there any threat here? Can also go here. Takes and then takes with the pawn. I don't know if I like that though. Okay, let's go back here. Yeah, I don't know if I'm playing this the correct way, but you know, that's chess, I guess, right? Maybe now I can sacrifice here and I have my knight here and then bring my queen. Looks interesting. Takes, takes, and takes. Getting 2 pawns forward. This pawn is very weak. My rook is maybe coming in. My queen is coming in. So if he doesn't take, I might just take here, right? Do I take here? It's a little bit crazy, right? But okay, takes, takes, and takes. This is hanging. Oh no, now the queen is protecting, so I can't do that. Just defend, right? I guess, maybe. Need to play quickly. Is his idea knight h4? Probably not, right? I mean... My dark squared bishop is obviously very bad here. Bishop d3. Yeah. Still wish I could get my queen in, but I don't think I can. So, you know. Bishop here. No. Let's develop my last piece. I don't know. I don't think I have time to think of anything else. He's probably gonna go here, I guess. b5, maybe bishop d5. Just attacking, defending. Can also drop back. Yeah, the difficult part about chess is obviously the middle game and playing the correct way and finding the right ideas. Lately I had someone in my comments say, "Don't say I don't know so much." Yeah, I mean I understand. I understand why you say that, but at the same time, I mean I don't know. So yeah, that's chess, right? I mean sometimes you just don't know, and that's okay. I mean it's not a bad thing to don't know what you're doing. I mean it's not necessarily a bad thing. You can completely just don't know what you're doing and still play a good game. Those things are not necessarily the same. Okay, let's go here. Knight doesn't go anywhere. I'm lining up some battery. Maybe now I sack. I don't know. Okay, he does go here. Do I mind this though? I don't think I do. But I need to find some plan here. Takes. I don't really think I like that, to be honest. What do I do? I don't have any plan here. This bishop don't mind about that bishop at all. But what do I want here? Maybe I need to reroute my knight. Okay, let's go ahead and just play moves. Yeah, like I mentioned, I need to play quickly. That's all. I need to play very quickly. I don't mind this at all. My bishop was terrible. This was like the worst bishop ever. And this knight was very active, although at knight a5 was probably not very good. But yeah. Yeah, maybe I'm looking into... What am I looking into? I can sack the rook for absolutely no reason. Yeah. I can take here, but then he has to take with the king, right? That's the point. Okay, maybe we go here. If he takes, I'm gonna take here. He can't take back. That's the point, right? Because then the bishop is hanging. So bishop g6 is a threat. Yeah. Yeah, I'm down on time. I need to play quickly. But we can do that. We got out of worse situations. Okay, let's go. Let's go here. If he takes, I'm just gonna take like that. Okay, yeah, here I'll just go takes. Oh, that's a blunder, right? Okay. Can I defend the knight somehow? I don't think I can I? Give a check. Don't know what it does. Okay. Unfortunate, but you know. Okay, let me get my rooks into the center here. Didn't have to lose that game. No reason to lose this. Let's just play quickly. Maybe I can open up his king some more. If he takes, I think he's gonna take. Yeah, he thinks trades is good for him, of course. I understand that, but yeah, maybe I have some attack. Yeah, obviously we do not want to trade queens here. So back here. What do we do here? I can take, but yeah. I mean, he is A8 is not defended, so if he's not careful, but yeah, he's probably okay. Whoa, okay, but now is it mate though? I don't think it's mate, right? Okay, I'm back in the game. Back in the game. I don't think it's mate because there's no dark squared bishop or anything, so here I just go here. Should be fine. Maybe bishop here? No, I can just take. Okay, well. Okay, how do we do this? Let's go for this. Should be pretty good, right? I mean, if he goes here, it's mate probably somehow. If he goes here, check. Here. Yeah, maybe here. I have no time. I can prevent him from escaping, I guess. So. Okay, at 1 minute. How do I do this? If I go here, he has bishop here. Maybe if I go here, he doesn't have bishop here because I take a queen. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this in 1 minute. Wow. Okay. Some mate here. There's a perpetual, I think, for him. So he could go for a draw. I think this is fine, right? Oh, there's no perpetual. I got the rook here. Okay. How do we do this though? Okay, no perpetual, I guess. I have like 45 seconds. I'm not gonna be able to do this in 45 seconds probably, or unless I find some mate here. There is maybe a mate if I can go queen e5. So maybe this move, but then I can trade queens. So this move maybe. Yeah, he does go for it. Okay, let's trade queens. I'm up a rook here, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do this though. But okay. Bishop here or pawn here, of course. Okay, let's go here. No, no time. Yeah. Yeah, okay, I have no time. Unfortunately, we were so close. I think with a bit more time we would be able to do it, but yeah, yeah, it doesn't really matter where I go here. I'm not in time. That's the problem. But it might still be a draw though. Oh, you might be winning. That's insane. Okay. Okay. That is insane. Okay. Wow. Okay, yeah. Chess. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there were chances here for sure. There were chances for sure. Okay, what is oops? What is going on? This is a wild game. Wild game. The graph here goes up and down and up and down. He was apparently he was a lot better somewhere in the middle game. This is still good for me, but I shouldn't take here. What was the best move here? The best move would have been queen here. Yeah, I doubted about this, but often, maybe now that the bishop is out, it's better. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay, 94 is a mistake. Best move would have been to go here. Yeah, I doubted about this, but I didn't really see any real game plan after this, I guess. Yeah, I don't... Okay, you're supposed to just give this up, because if he does this, there's probably gonna get mated or something. Yeah, it's just this is not possible. You have to go here, and then this must be made somehow. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, none of that happened because I decided to go here eventually. Yeah. So here I was a little bit worse, but this is just fine. Knight a5 is a bad move. Yeah, I suspected that much. And apparently this is good. This is a very good move, knight c4. But I didn't really see why. I didn't really know. I mean, why would? Yeah, I don't know. Just taking this bishop didn't seem very good to me. Yeah, because that bishop was very passive. This sets up a little trick. I guess if he does whatever here, there's this move, right? And you lose your bishop. So this is good. Yeah. My opponent being at 2100. Obviously immediately realized that. Yeah, and then this is just a blunder. Yeah, I'm just supposed to go back here probably, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's bad. That's very bad. I shouldn't have allowed that, but okay. So obviously he was better here. That makes sense, right? I mean, yeah, of course he was better. And then he hung a rook, and now it's equal, but still, yeah, I mean... Yeah, what is the best move here? I only had 1 minute and 42 seconds at this point, so not a whole lot. But the best move is just to go queen f3. Wow, that's insane. Okay, I don't think anybody would play queen f3 there. And here I thought I had just a very strong attack, and maybe I was able to get somewhere. But he played bishop e6, which is the best move. That's very nice. Then this is the best move, and then queen e4, trying to get this in maybe. But he stopped it by playing this. And then here I'm a little bit better, or at least it's a very drawish. Yeah. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have allowed his pawn to advance here. King d3 is just a major blunder. Because, okay, yeah, of course, that's a blunder. Yeah. Yeah, I had 30 seconds at this point, so I didn't really, find all the right ideas. And apparently this is still a draw. This is still a draw. Yeah, okay. So I was supposed to go here, apparently. Makes it a little bit better. Is the idea to take this pawn? No, you cannot take the pawn, right? So what's the idea? Maybe now you go here. If he decides to do this, you just go here, and now you're actually winning probably. Yeah. So what do you do here if you're him? You go here maybe, and then what now? Now maybe still this idea. Something like this maybe. This is just a draw. Yeah, I could have definitely drawn this game. I don't know where did I go wrong actually. Where did I go wrong? This is all still fine. This is all still fine. Oh, I cannot push here. I'm supposed to just go on these pawns. Yeah. Yeah, he fixed the pawns. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough time. That's a bad thing. If I had like 2 minutes or something at this end game, I might have been able to see that I shouldn't have pushed this. And yeah. Okay, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. This was a wild one for sure. And yeah, see you in the next one. Bye.